That's why a lot of these celebrities that start these things, they can't keep up. Like the Meghan Markles.
But you're the same.
You're the same.
Is it true? Meghan Markle, in a stunning new revelation, opens up about her shocking affair that has the world gasping, and it all began at the infamous parties of the late Jeffrey Epstein. For years, rumors have swirled around Meghan Markle's mysterious past, but now she's breaking her silence. In a bombshell confession, Meghan admits that her affair with Prince Andrew began long before their royal encounters at the notorious yacht parties of Jeffrey Epstein. Why is this revelation so explosive? What does it mean for the royal family, and how does it impact the future of Meghan and Harry? Stay with us as we uncover the truth behind the headlines that have rocked the monarchy. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Are the rumors true? That question has echoed across the globe like a rolling thunder, creeping through headlines, whispered through digital comment sections, and dissected in hushed dinner conversations from Windsor to Washington. For years, speculation about Meghan Markle's past has stirred curiosity, controversy, and outright outrage. But now, the silence is broken. After relentless media pressure, legal threats, and tabloid exposés that seem to intensify by the week, Meghan Markle has finally issued a response. And what she says may not just reshape her public image, it could fracture what remains of the fragile royal dynasty she married into. Let's not sugarcoat it. This story isn't just about a former actress turned duchess trying to protect her reputation. It's about what happens when whispers from the past claw their way into the present and refuse to be buried. It's about power, access, and the dark corridors of elite society where influence is traded like currency. It's about parties behind closed doors, names on secret guest lists, and a scandal that pulls together the most controversial figures of our era, Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew, and Meghan Markle herself. It began, they say, with a yacht. Not just any yacht, but one of the floating empires that served as the clandestine playgrounds for billionaires, socialites, politicians, and celebrities. The rumor? That Meghan Markle, during the formative years of her career, participated in elite gatherings known only to the ultra-connected. That she was, for a period, part of the so-called yacht girl circuit, a loosely defined label often attached to women who attended exclusive events hosted by the world's most powerful men. And at the center of those events was a man whose name has since become synonymous with depravity and corruption, the late Jeffrey Epstein. What makes this story even more unsettling is the person Meghan is now being linked to Prince Andrew, the disgraced Duke of York. His public downfall is already well documented. His notorious BBC interview, his alleged connections to underage trafficking rings, and the multi-million-dollar legal settlement he paid to a woman who accused him of abuse. The royal family did everything possible to contain the damage. They stripped him of titles, cut his public engagements, and retreated into silence. But now, Meghan's name is being pulled into that same web of deceit, secrecy, and speculation. And here's the twist. It wasn't a journalist, a private investigator, or a whistleblower who forced this revelation into the light. It was Meghan herself. According to a recently leaked letter, allegedly penned by Meghan and authenticated by multiple sources close to her legal team, she confirms that she met Prince Andrew long before her days as a royal bride. Not at a diplomatic event, not at a charity gala, but at one of Epstein's infamous parties. The letter doesn't go into excessive detail, but it contains enough to ignite a firestorm. Meghan writes, "Yes, I attended gatherings hosted by Jeffrey Epstein during my early career. I was young, ambitious, and surrounded by people who promised the world. I met many high-profile individuals at those events. One of them was Prince Andrew. What unfolded beyond that is being twisted into narratives that aren't entirely true, but I won't deny we spoke, we laughed, and we met more than once. It is a rare admission. In an era where silence is often seen as guilt and candor can be weaponized, Meghan has chosen to speak, partly to clarify, partly to defend, but undeniably to control the story. Why now? Why speak out after all these years? According to insiders, this letter was not meant to go public. It was prepared as part of a legal strategy, intended to get ahead of an anticipated media leak that would have portrayed her as hiding critical details of her past. But once it surfaced and was verified, it became impossible to contain. Within hours, headlines exploded. Social media caught fire. Old videos resurfaced. And once again, Meghan found herself at the center of a maelstrom. But this time, the stakes are different. This isn't a dispute about royal titles or tabloid gossip over fashion choices. This is about credibility.